guys, you are welcome to my channel. I'm Discoveries, and so we are still in the parenting series, and like I promised you all, I have a surprise for you. Yep. So today I have a guest with me. Yes, it's the first time ever, and I hope it's going to be the beginning of more to come. And so, we spoke about all the special needs challenges and all the other things that your child could actually be going through. So today I have an occupational therapist with me. He's going to tell me what occupational therapy is. He's going to tell us what occupational therapy is. I think I already mentioned a bit to you guys when I was talking about all the therapies you can actually see. So he's going to tell us his name, and then he's going to give us a little bit about what you should look out for as a typical parent, or did I say typical parent? As a regular parent, if you have a typical child, some of the things you have to pay attention to that you probably may not know that this child requires a special attention. Or even if your child is atypical, he's going to tell us some of the things we should take note of, some of the things we have to pay attention to. And so I come to you, my gentleman. You are welcome to my channel.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us your name?
I'm Solomon, an occupational therapist. Actually, it feels great to be a first guest on this show.
Yeah, you are special. Okay, and so it is all yours. Tell us what you have for us.
Occupational therapist. Now, a lot of people might be wondering who an occupational therapist is. I remember when I was getting trained for this particular profession. You meet people, they ask you who an occupational therapist or what you do, and then you tell them you're an occupational therapist, and they go like, are you going to give me a job to do? Like, the moment people hear about occupation, they are usually thinking about job, something you do, and you get paid at the end of the day. But occupation basically is an activity. And so occupational therapists are health professionals who use activities as intervention in dealing with people who have physical disorder, physical disability, mental health issues, and cognitive issues. And we deal with people of all age ranges. And in occupational therapy, we are looking at independence. We are looking at people getting to function at their optimum level and doing things on their own, like making meaning or bringing meaning into their lives. And whatever we focus on in occupational therapy is geared towards something that is central to the person's identity. And so occupational therapy is quite broad, but for the purpose of our discussion today, we just be focusing on children. And today, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some developmental red flags. Things that need to be considered, things that need to be paid attention as children are growing or as they are aging. Now, these things I'm going to put out there shouldn't necessarily be a cause for so much concern. That is, if your child reaches a certain age and you don't necessarily see your child do these things, it doesn't necessarily mean that there is a problem with your child, quote unquote. But it means that you sort of have to pay some sort of extra attention to the child, because early intervention is very, very necessary. Early intervention is key. There are certain instances where if there had been an early intervention, the child wouldn't have gotten worse over time or gotten worse with a particular kind of challenge he or she is facing. And so we always advocate for early intervention. It is very, very important. Now, when children grow, or as human beings grow and develop, there are certain things you are supposed to be doing, or certain things you need to exhibit based on any age that you find yourself. For example, by the age of 3, you should be able to hold your neck, for example, as a normal or as a typical child. If a child is not doing that, if you give birth and your child is not doing that, you should look at it. Why is my child not able to hold his neck at a particular age? That I'm not saying that's like, it's definitely that something is actually wrong with your child. That is a red flag you need to look at, because based on the normal developmental stages, your child should be able to do that. Okay. You get what I'm saying? Now, by the age of 2, your child should be pointing to stuff. Your child should be be able to point to objects and then get them.
Okay, so can we just probably give a basic, like I said, red flags? So probably we have, okay, these are some things that the parents should look out for. So like the holding the neck, the pointing. So let's just give them a sum up of something that they can actually look at. And then hopefully, if they want more, they tell me and then I bring it back on.
Yeah, right. So now, developmental milestones are very broad. And we can't look at them. I can't give you everything right here because you need to look at the psychological milestones, you need to look at fine motor milestones, gross motor milestones, you need to look at speech milestones. I mean, they are so broad, I can't give all of them to you here. But the basic ones, like for example, your child is not sitting by 9 months old, it's something you need to look at. Why is my child not sitting at 9 months old?
Okay.
Your child is not able to roll himself on the floor by 1 year old. Why is my child not able to do that by age 1? Your child has developed a hand dominance before 18 months. Hand dominance in the sense that, human being at a point has to either be left-handed or right-handed. Before 18 months, if your child is just left-handed or if your child is right-handed, it's something you need to be looked at because it is not normal, quote unquote, for the child to be doing that. And so, like I said, they are very broad, they are a lot. By 15 months, if your child is not walking, it's something you need to look at. If by 2 years, or let's say 24 months, your child is not able to just even say ma, that like combine just 2 letters and then put it out as a word, is something you need to look at. And so I'll just ask you guys to make time and then look at all these milestones like carefully. Just sit down, analyze your child, look at all these milestones carefully, and then just pick them one after the other. Is my child at this age, is my child at this month particularly doing all of these things that he or she is supposed to do? Is my child keeping eye contact by, let's say, 6 months? Is my child being able to do that? Is my child not able to do that? These are things that you need to look out for as your child is growing, as your child is developing. If your child is not doing that, then early intervention has to come in. Now, we are not saying that if by 3 months your child is not able to hold his neck by himself, there's something typically wrong with your child. But we are saying that as normal developmental milestones, it's expected for the child to be doing that. So if the child is not doing that, then it means that you need to check it out. Consult your appropriate medical professional and seek the necessary attention that needs to be sought.
Basically, so then it means that the parents will now have to go back and do like an assignment, like a homework that they have to go and read or learn about the developmental milestones, and then based on that, they will know whether the child is delayed or apparently is too far ahead, so they could check. Okay, so then I'm guessing probably the next time I'm going to have you on the show, we're going to talk about developmental milestones.
We have to look probably at
we'll just take. Okay, that's cool. And then we are going to talk about the sensory challenges the next time because I learned so much about that I would prefer someone else to tell my lovely viewers, okay? And so thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it because I know you guys are super busy for you to make this time for me. It's very, 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 like, we are so grateful. It's very, yes, I don't even know what to add to the but thank you so much. And we are grateful. And so, my lovely viewers, there you have it. Mr. Solomon, an occupational therapist. And so thank you so much for viewing, thank you for watching. And as usual, you know, this is Discovery. She discover and learn. My name is Anna Musafina, but you can call me Miss Mo. Thank you, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.